Where the hell is he? Where the hell is he going? I don't know what that idiot's doing. Got live fish in there. Looks like he's heading right back to the office. Is he done for the day? Figured he wasn't going to drop my package off. Already got that thing parked. He must be ready to get out of here for the day. Just quit for the day. I probably killed him myself. Can't believe I dropped that box. Delivery guy. Yeah, to get home and check these out. Certainly hope I didn't break any of those frags or anything that's in there.
Day in, day out, it's the same road we're walking down. Same job, same town, 'cause we've been told that's the way our world goes.
So I just wanted to show you, when this box came in, I was actually at work. So I had run home for lunch, took the bags out, floated them all in this tank here to keep the water stable. They actually were all sitting in these bags here at my house in the tank with the lights off, so that there's obviously, you don't want to burn them with the lights right there, but sitting like that for about 4 hours today. But I'm going to actually go through the whole unboxing process and everything with you just so you can see it. Well, hey, what's happening? So I got a pretty exciting shipment here today. It's from Harry's Marine Life. I don't know if you've heard of Harry. He's been doing a lot of advertisement lately. I think he's having a grand opening, so I'm not sure if it's a new business that I didn't know about before. That's the first time I've ordered from him. I don't know for sure how long he's been around. I did get some fish though for the 32.5 gallon fluval. I got a few things in here. I already got the box open. This is going to be kind of a remake of a unboxing because I actually had the box show up here about 4 hours ago. I wasn't able to do it at that time because I was working. I came back on my lunch break. I went and I put the fish in my 32.5 gallon fluval, let them float in there so that they'd stay stable. And then now that I'm back home, I'm just going to do a quick showing here of what's in the box. And then once I do, then we will go down and I'll show you where I'm going to be putting them here in the quarantine tank for a while. I have that all set up. This hairy, well, let's get into the box so that way we can talk about it. Okay, so it comes in this nice cooler. I'm just going to take these here. They always send out the sticker. There's the hairy sticker. It's a big thing here. It seems like in the reefing community, everybody's got to have a sticker. I'm still working on mine. I don't have a good artist to draw up what I want. But simply a packing slip that comes in there. No fanciness to that, just a check mark to say they're there. And then if you look here, it's just packed in here with some paper. There was actually an ice pack in here that I took out. I don't even know what I did with it, to be honest with you. Just so you know that there was one there. But they had them all in here just like I put them back in. They put the turbo snails that I ordered just in wet paper. I guess I wasn't sure how they were coming. Here's the bicolor blenny. Here's one of the Bengai cardinals. Peppermint shrimp. Another Bengai cardinal. A bag of snails, asterisk snails, I believe. This is a free coral frag. I'm not even sure what frag it is. I'm going to have to let it open up to even see because it's all closed right now, but I got a free coral frag for the order. Another Bengai cardinal. I ordered 3 of those. They all come in looking good. And here's more of a Cleaner Crew free pack they gave me. I don't even know there's 4 miscellaneous snails in there. Hopefully none of them are hazardous to my reef. But then that's it. There was this bag. They had a little newspaper in the bottom here for cushion. And then basically a cooler, just the lid right inside here. And actually I know now what I did with the... It was a nice ice pack that they sent, so I stuck it right in the refrigerator. They just had it in a bag in case it leaked, so it didn't leak all over the contents. That was pretty well all melted, by the way, so I had this set out on my step and I wouldn't have been home to get it. I don't know if these guys would have been alive, so I was glad that it worked out like it did so that I was able to come get that done. I'm going to give you a closer look at these guys here, and then we're going to go downstairs. I got a quarantine tank set up, which I'm going to have another video on. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the video with this together, if I'm going to do that before, just to give you an idea of what I'm doing for quarantine, and then we'll throw them in there. The frag, however, and the snails, I am going to be putting right into the tank. I'm not going to be acclimating them. I know some people disagree with that, but that's how I'm going to be handling it. But let's take a look at what we got here as content. I want to see if we can get this. I'm not sure if you can see in the bag, because some of these fish, when I put them in that tank, I got a little bit of... See, here's one of the Bengais. A little pale from being in the darkness. There's the Peppermint Shrimp. He's looking real good. Here's the bag of Miscellaneous Snails. Another Bengai. Here's the other one, the fourth one, or I mean, excuse me, the third one. They're kind of the main fish I want in that tank because I'm going to be breeding them like I do with the angels. And here's the bicolor blenny. He's a little bit crazy. He's obviously awake. We won't bother him and get him all worked up. Here's that coral frag. Like I said, I'm not sure even what this frag is going to be. I'm kind of excited to see. I'm definitely going to do a dip on it though, because I've never got anything from Harry's. Not saying that it's a bad company. This is my first experience. So far the unboxing has been pretty nice. Here's some more snails. I did order these. These are the asterisk snails. And then here they sent this. This is the, I just ordered one, I believe, Mexican turbo snail because my tank ain't that big. You can barely see it here through the plastic. But they didn't put it in water. They put it in with wet newspaper. I guess I'm not familiar with that packing method, but maybe that's how they do it. But they seem like they're moving around in there, so. Okay, so we're going to get them taken down. I'm going to take the snails and I'm going to head over to the tank with them. I'm just going to put them back in the 32-gallon tank because, like I said, I'm going to be putting them in there eventually. But then we'll haul the fish down and we'll take a look at where we're at downstairs. They're not going to be getting it. I'm not going to medicate for the fun of it. Obviously, the fish are all going to be in one tank, so, you know, if one of them does get sick, then they are going to all end up being medicated from it, but that's the process. So far, one of these Ben guys I looked at up close. You can't see it in the bag. We'll see how it is when it's out. Looks like he got a little injured in the shipment. He must have been, I'd say, pinched in the bag a little bit. But this is a different tank now than what I had him floating in for the last few hours. And I did notice the temperature in here is actually about 2 degrees cooler. I know that's not huge, but I am going to let him float here for another 15-20 minutes, let him change that temperature. Then I'm going to take these, I'll show you, I'm going to put them actually in a bucket with some water, with the water in the bags actually. And then I'm going to take them and put them, slowly add a small amount of water from this tank over the next, I don't know, hour or two here. Try to make sure everything adjusts evenly. I don't want to shock them. I mean, they've been just flown clear from California to South Dakota, so, and it's an overnight deal. You know, they've been in a box in the dark for quite a period of time. So I don't know what the pet shops and stuff do for a procedure when this kind of stuff shows up, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to let these float here for a little while, and then when I come back, I'll be putting them in a bucket with some water, and I'll be adding some water slowly. I'll give you guys a shot of that so you can see what's happening. And once we get them into the tank here, of course, I'll give you a shot of that as well. We got to take a look and see what they look like, of course. All right. All right, so here's the other stuff. Now, these are the ones that I don't plan on. I mean, I'm going to, you know, obviously introduce them to my water slowly, even though they're just snails and what have you. But I'm not going to put these down in the quarantine tank. Like I said, I know some people believe that you should. And, you know, anytime you add something to your tank, quarantining is probably a good idea. My tank, though, it does just have the mollies in it. And I don't plan on keeping them. I plan on catching them out. That's going to be another video that I'll be doing here. So when I'm done quarantining, I got a place for them to go. So the local fish store, I've already contacted them. They're going to take them mollies off my hands. They're glad to have them. They always have people that want mollies. It's going to take me a little bit of time because I'm going to have to, you know, slowly acclimate them back over to where they're, what do you want to say, fresh water, because they're not going to be selling them as saltwater. I don't believe so anyways. I guess I didn't specifically talk to her about that, but I'm pretty sure that's what she was saying. Here's that frag. I'm not sure exactly what that is yet. It's kind of a it's kind of exciting, actually. I'm kind of interested. I'm also not going to be acclimating this guy. Once again, I know that's the peppermint shrimp. I know that's kind of a thing that a lot of people will say, yes, you should acclimate a shrimp, but I'm just not doing it. I think moving them around and handling them more than you have to is just a recipe for disaster all by itself. Just my personal opinion. Like I said, I'm not sure about these two snails here, why they're on newspaper. If that's the common procedure for them, so they don't dry out, or what happens. I really don't know. But that's how we're doing it. So I'm going to get a little bit of water out of my tank now. I'm going to add it in here, kind of let them adjust. You know, in case the calcium, pH, alkalinity, I don't know what all affects these guys. Just make sure that it all matches before I put them in there. The shrimp I'm not going to stick right in here just yet. This probably ain't the greatest, but just for the sake of, so you can see what I'm doing, it's nothing too major. Just going to simply go take a glass, get water right out of the tank. You can see the tank so you know where I'm taking it from. Then I can slowly put it in snails. I just want to have all the process I do on there. I do know that sometimes if you don't, then people don't believe that you do it, or they get upset that you're doing it wrong. And maybe I am doing it wrong, but this is the way that I do it. You know, so I just want to make sure you see. And then here's the water basically I got out of the fish tank. I'm just going to pour about half it in there. We'll let them sit for a little while. Get adjusted. I'll put the rest of the water in there. Then we'll move them over to the tank. Alright, so I'm up in the tank upstairs here. Here's the, well, let's see if we can get it tilted so you can see. There's all the snails. Turbos, they kicked right off. They're all over the place. Alright, so I'm just gonna put them all in the tank. Nothing crazy. They've been sitting out there now for a while. I want to stay so you can see whatever's going on. So we got a turbo here. He's kind of, let's hope they don't fall off. I'll have to try to pick them all up. I'm just going to put them in here and make sure that they get started out standing up. Or maybe I'll just set them all up on top here. They can disperse from up there. Use the paper. I can't really see from the top view here very good, so just, all right, there's that. These turbos down here, turn the little bit of, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe that doesn't help. So here's the, I don't have the lights on right now. But there's the clump that I dropped in. I'm going to give them a minute to kind of just move around a little bit. And then we'll see if I can break them apart if I need to. Otherwise, the snails are all in. The peppermint shrimp I already put in here. He was hard to do on camera. He took off in the back. I haven't seen him, so we'll see how that works out. So I just wanted to show you quick. Here's a couple of my cardinals. Just got them in here from Harry. Harry's Marine Life. They're looking pretty good for the morning after. Over here, I don't know if you can see him. That's the bicolored blending. Of course, he's hiding, playing peekaboo. I did actually order 3 of these fish, the cardinals. Unfortunately, one of them was still alive. I thought maybe he was going to pull through, so I didn't call and report it, which I should have. Unfortunately, I didn't, and you only have 2 hours to do so, so I guess I missed out on reimbursement for that one, but he didn't make it. He was struggling. But these guys will be in this quarantine tank here. I have the quarantine tank set up. It's a little bit cloudy right now. It's been set up for a little while here. I'm not sure why it clouded up right now, actually, to be honest with you, ever since I put the fish in. So I'm going to be watching the water quality and stuff in here, see what's going on with that. Basically I just got a couple of rocks in there for them, something, for them to hide around. Because they're going to be in here for like 4 to 6 weeks before I put them in the big tank. So far they look pretty good. I did actually have a pretty good idea. That the idea came to me. See, here's that. While I do this here, that's just the power filter I have on there is all heater. I'll just give you a quick walk around. And I just got a thermometer here. Can't really read it very good through this here, but thermometer, a little place for stuff to hide. Apologize about the tank being cloudy. I'm not sure why that's the case. Anyways, Mike Bowler had mentioned that he liked the magnifying glass that I had, the magnifying glass / algae scraper. And so I got to thinking, I want to be able to see, for ick, that type of thing. So I'm going to be using this magnifying glass once hopefully the water clears up and I can get it on there, get a good picture of them. It's going to be a little hard. I might have to move the rocks out of there, but that's kind of the plan. I mean he mentioned that, and I thought, that's actually a good idea. So that's all I pretty much have for Harry's. Looks like it was a pretty good unboxing all in all. Like I said, I did have the one fish that was damaged. I did lose him right away, probably within the first 12 hours. I could have probably called in on that one right away. He looked like he had a problem from the shipping. I thought maybe it was less damaging than it was. It turns out it was not. Otherwise, I did get a free coral. I got the two cardinals that were good, the bicolored blenny, all the snails. Pretty pleased so far with the whole process. I mean, the shipping was really quick. Actually, the price for shipping was very, very low. Harry's did a very good job. I can't really complain. Like I said, I could have called earlier had I not had that 4-hour delay about that Bengai. Possibly got a replacement on that one, but it's really not that big of an issue. Everything else came in perfect. They do send out a sticker. Looks like it's kind of the thing, the going thing here for the reefs. I don't have a sticker yet. I need to get one made. I don't have an artist here that's going to make exactly what I want yet. Once I do, though, I'll get a sticker made here, and we'll get that. Maybe we'll have some kind of contest or some kind of mailing out where I'll send them out to people. I know some people like to collect them stickers. It'll be fun that way. The next video is going to be more about the quarantine. I kind of skipped over that here. I just kind of wanted to show you that, in fact, they were being quarantined, because my videos are a little delayed here, so it can look like I just actually took them and put them right in the tank. However, that is truly not the case. I just wanted you to, be able to see that. I'm trying to put a quarantine video together here. Quarantine is kind of not really that interesting, so it's hard to put a video together. It might be a real short one. We'll see what happens. We'll try to get that together, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Next time we'll go further into the quarantine. Hopefully that'll be the next video is what I'm planning. We'll see you later.